Once upon a time in a small town called Mapleville, there was a little girl named Sophia who loved nothing more than to bake muffins with her mom on the weekends. Sophia's mom was the best baker in town, and everyone loved her muffins. One Saturday morning, Sophia and her mom were getting ready to bake a batch of their famous blueberry muffins when they realized that they were all out of blueberries. Sophia's mom suggested that they go to the farmer's market to pick some up, and Sophia was so excited that she could hardly contain herself. As they walked through the market, Sophia saw all sorts of interesting things. There were stalls with colorful fruits and vegetables, vendors selling handmade crafts, and even a man with a pet parrot on his shoulder. But the one thing Sophia was most interested in was the stall with the biggest, juiciest blueberries she had ever seen. As Sophia and her mom were picking out their blueberries, a strange man in a long black coat approached them. "Excuse me," he said in a deep, mysterious voice, "but I couldn't help but overhear that you are looking for blueberries. I happen to have a secret patch of the juiciest, most delicious blueberries you've ever tasted. If you follow me, I'll show you where they are." Sophia's mom was hesitant, but Sophia was curious and begged her mom to let them follow the man. So, they followed him through the crowded market until they came to a small, hidden path leading into the woods. As they walked deeper into the woods, Sophia couldn't help but feel a little bit scared. She had never been this far into the woods before, and she didn't like the way the man kept looking over his shoulder at them with a sly smile on his face. Just when Sophia was about to turn back, the man stopped and pointed to a patch of bushes. "Here they are," he said, "the juiciest blueberries you'll ever taste." Sophia couldn't believe her eyes. The bushes were absolutely loaded with plump, juicy blueberries. But just as Sophia reached out to pick a handful of blueberries, she heard a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, a group of small, mischievous creatures burst out of the bushes, snatching up all of the blueberries and running off into the woods. Sophia was shocked and a little bit disappointed, but the man just chuckled and said, "Don't worry, little girl. Those were just the blueberry fairies. They love nothing more than to play tricks on humans and steal their treats. But if you're nice to them, they might just leave you some of the blueberries." Sophia wasn't sure if she believed the man, but she decided to give it a try. She approached the bushes and called out to the blueberry fairies, "Please, can I have just a few of the blueberries? My mom and I are trying to bake muffins, and we really need them." To Sophia's surprise, a small, blue-skinned creature with wings popped out of the bushes and flew over to her. "All right, little human," it said in a high-pitched voice, "we'll give you some of the blueberries. But you have to promise to share them with us when you're done baking your muffins." Sophia eagerly agreed, and the blueberry fairy filled a basket with the juiciest blueberries Sophia had ever seen. Sophia and her mom were overjoyed and thanked the blueberry fairy before heading back to their kitchen to bake the most delicious muffins Mapleville had ever tasted. As they baked, Sophia couldn't wait to share the story of their adventure with her friends. She couldn't believe that she had actually met the blueberry fairies. She knew that no one would believe her, but she didn't care. She had had the most exciting and magical day of her life. When the muffins were finished, Sophia's mom let her bring a tray of them to her friends at school to share. Sophia was so excited to show off her muffins and tell everyone about the blueberry fairies. But when she got to school, she was shocked to find that all of her friends were upset. "What's wrong?" Sophia asked. "Someone stole all of the muffins from the lunchroom," her friend Max said. "They were the best muffins I've ever had, and now they're gone." Sophia couldn't believe it. Someone had stolen their muffins. She knew she had to do something to help her friends and find the missing muffins. So, she set off on a mission to solve the mystery of the missing muffins. She asked everyone she knew if they had seen anyone acting suspicious around the lunchroom, and eventually, she found a clue. One of her classmates had seen a strange man in a long black coat hanging around the lunchroom just before the muffins went missing. Sophia immediately knew that it was the same man who had led them to the blueberry patch in the woods. She couldn't believe that he had tricked them and stolen their muffins. Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, Sophia set off to find the man. She followed his footprints through the woods and eventually came to a small cabin hidden deep in the forest. She could hear muffin-making noises coming from inside and knew she had found the thief. She burst into the cabin and found a man in the long black coat standing over a tray of freshly baked muffins. "You!" Sophia shouted. "You're the one who stole our muffins." The man looked shocked and tried to deny it, but Sophia wasn't fooled. She knew the truth and wasn't afraid to confront him. "Give us back our muffins," she demanded. "And leave our town forever." The man realized he had been caught and sheepishly handed over the tray of muffins. "I'm sorry," he said. "I was just trying to make a living. I didn't mean any harm." Sophia forgave him, but made sure he left town and never came back. And from then on, the muffins of Mapleville were safe and sound, thanks to Sophia and her bravery.